if you don't see a big upheaval in the Middle East, don't expect anything. Comment an old Higgin blog post that's about to be verified. What Hamas started in Israel October 7, 2023 started the flow of events as was warned in the spring before the elections. First the double elections and then the events in the war in Ukraine started February 24th, 2022, and was followed by the double elections in Turkey and Greece, the issuance of the new identity cards in Cyprus and Greece, and now the big upheaval in Middle East, which will also bring trouble in the area. Now, from a spiritual brother, he says, we were in the monastery with the elder alone, and the old woman was also alone with us. The abbess, we were discussing about Greek-Turkish relations and the familiar ones, and the old man tells us, if you don't see a big upheaval in the Middle East, don't expect anything. And disclosure, when the evil starts from Syria. On the right, the blessing bishop, well, okay, now I returned, he said a little while ago, from my spiritual father, spiritual children of Blessed Antonio Sisaniu and Siatsisis, whom most people honor as a living saint. The father is fixated on the salvation of the soul alone, avoiding references to the future birth, but discussing about the blessing. The bishop revealed some things that he himself witnessed and show that the Blessed One, in addition to all the gifts he had, became a recipient of great revelations from God. He told us continuously and many times with distress during the time of bliss, a great famine will fall in Greece, my children, a great famine, and we found it difficult to believe him. When he was in the hospital in his last days, after the last operation he had back in 2005, as soon as he was brought into the room, he looked across at the image of the crucified Christ and cried like a small child, saying with his well-known humility, "How you deserved me, my Christ, you revealed these things to me too." Obviously, he had seen something serious coming ahead. And when we asked him, "What do you see, Bishop?" he answered us with difficulty because he had a problem with his voice. "When the evil starts from Syria, starts praying," he said. And he repeated it many times. There from Syria when it starts, meaning that then the storm will catch us too. We asked him again, "What else did you see, Bishop?" And he told us, "I will tell you later." But then he went into his dormition. He passed away, and he never told us. This was evidently the will of the Lord. Note for the eventual non-faithful transfer to the so-called undersigned is solely responsible. And this I've translated for you from a Greek article. Prophecies having to do with the Middle East, things starting from Syria. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. My Patreon account, the daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.